Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. I do upload a couple of times in a week now, Monday, Thursday, and then on Philosophically Fridays, where I just give a short um, upload on a philosophical quote to hopefully kick off your weekend. If you're new here, welcome. If you've not subscribed yet, please do. You can do it anytime while watching this video. This video today, I'd like to, over the past two uploads that I had, I honored or I observed a person's life who had just recently passed. One was well-known voice of calm, Reverend Cecil Chip Murray, and then the other, of course, was O.J. Simpson, who uh, passed thereafter. And I just kind of did a couple videos for each of those men who lived very quite different lives. And it got me to thinking as I talked about OJ's lot in life and choices we make in life and how some things, these are my words, some things are predetermined based on our choices, and some things are going to happen just as a result of our lot in life, meaning they were already carved out for us. And I'm saying that to say this, as well as the passing of those two men, I recently had a dear friend who's like a family, just not related. You know, your friends can be your real family. Just not related. They're your real family. So her aunt recently passed, and I felt the loss of this woman because she had such a cheery composition and treated me just like a niece, called me her niece, and embraced me. So we had that, and then a neighborhood mother, meaning the neighborhood that I grew up in. One of the kids that I grew up with, and we're all adults now, mother passed. So that's happening. So all of that was there, is what I'm saying. And having said that, it got me to thinking about our own passage of life, our own path of life, our own birds of paradise of life, our own ocean views of life, our own traveling of life, our choices in life, our lots in life, our decisions in life. And in the summation of our lives, even the choices we might have regarding that. Now, I'm saying that to say this. A few years ago, my sister confided in me a preference she had for her own memorial services. It made me uncomfortable, but it would make anyone uncomfortable. That's not a talk anyone wants to have. But she said it to me. She said it's because she said, quote unquote, I can trust that you would carry it out. So now that what felt uncomfortable made me feel honored that she even asked me. And I said, well, you know, I almost wanted to say, it's something I need to know. And she said, no. She said, I'm saying that to say because we had just left a service for someone. This was many years ago, many years ago. We had just left a service for someone, and it was not at all the service that person wanted. And there was some friction as to how they wanted to lay this person peacefully to rest. Her daughters wanted this, the sons wanted that. They didn't want to do this, they didn't want to spend that. They didn't. She wanted a big to do. They didn't want a big to, and all of this. And my sister said to me, for that reason, I said, okay. She said, I want X, Y, Z. I said, okay. I wanted to quickly get to the end of the talk because I didn't want to hear the talk. I did. I said, okay, okay. But then as we were in it, I thought, stop, listen. She is asking a very private, priceless request of her to you. And she just said to you, I can trust that you would do it. And I will. So it's the point I'm making is sometimes it is not what we want for the person, but what the person wants for themselves. And we need to care. We need to we need to respectfully carry that out. How many times we see or go to a memorial service for someone or a sunrise going home service for someone, and you learn something new about that person, things that they were interested in, their personality. Someone gives their 2-minute talk, and you learn a lot that you didn't know before about that person. Or you learn something and you go, that's not the person I knew. So when a request is made, it is our due diligence to carry that out. And I am saying this. A lot of times we don't listen anyhow because someone will carefully tell you not to date that person. They're not good for you. Or they'll go as far as to say they're bad for you. But what do? We go forth with it anyway. That is a lot in life, a choice in life we make. Good, bad, or indifferent, we go with it. Sometimes they'll say, don't move out of state for that job. Something is telling me it's not your time. Please don't go for that job. And sometimes we do and end up hating the job or end up making a decision or selling everything and having to come back. So all of these things come with the choices and the decisions we make. But when it is your final passage in life, you don't get to change that. You don't get to a do-over. That is your that is your bird of paradise moment. So if someone entrusted that into you, carry it through for them because you, unfortunately or fortunately, are their choice in the matter for their choices. So carry it through, no matter what. And sometimes we get, I'll say this too, sometimes we get, well, she told me to do this, and they said, well, she didn't tell me that. Write it down. I know it's uncomfortable. Write it down because that'll take all of that out of it. Write it down someplace and give it to or let an entrusted person know where that is so that you can have things as you prefer to have them as your choice. Okay. So I know this is a little bit uncomfortable talk, but I often wonder why so few people really have things in their final moments in the way that they want. And I say to myself, maybe they did. Maybe we're not the ones carrying it out. So carry it out accordingly. I love you. If you've gotten this far, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.